Hi there. Today I'm going to review another book by George V. Higgins, and in Kennedy for the Defence he introduces to a new character which he writes about in two books, and this is the first one. And Jerry Kennedy is a criminal defence lawyer operating in the Boston area. And in the book, he has three cases which fall into his lap. He's actually on vacation on the coast with his family, and he's called back to the office, much to his annoyance, to handle these various cases. The first one is Teddy Franklin, who's his long-term client. He's a professional car thief who steals mainly Cadillacs. And Jerry handles his many diverse legal issues as they come up. And this particular case is he's been stopped by the police in his own vehicle, but when he produces the registration paper, the trooper tears it up and swallows it. And that's what Teddy Franklin claims, and he's been charged with not having the registration, much to his annoyance, because it's quite a minor matter, but an annoyance. The second case is the son of a very wealthy family who has been charged with soliciting an indecent act from a trooper, another state trooper. And the third case is a lad who comes in. He's a mechanic of some kind working on boat engines, and he rather vaguely thinks he needs a lawyer because he's fallen in with some very dodgy characters. He's accompanied by his girlfriend, who, as Jerry investigates, it turns out she's an informant for the feds. And then he has to resolve these cases, and he does so in a way, very entertaining way, without ever actually taking them to court. It's all behind the scenes stuff. There's a corrupt fed involved. There's a corrupt trooper involved. Some political shenanigans. And Jerry unravels it all, and as I say, it makes for quite an enthralling and very, very entertaining story. At the same time, it gives you a rather disturbing look behind the curtain of the criminal justice system, of which George V. Higgins has first-hand experience, having been a federal prosecutor. So the plot is really interesting, and there's some other characters in it. For example, the guy who works in the next office to him, Cooper, is a buddy of his. They lunch regularly, and he's a former Fed, and he becomes involved in untangling these cases, and he's an interesting character. And also there's a subplot which concerns his daughter, who has a summer job working at a burger place while she's waiting to go to college, and she's got a friend there, a girl who has an abusive and probably criminal boyfriend, and that subplot also has to be resolved. But like all George V. Higgins books, the real diamond in it is the dialogue. He writes amazing dialogue. It's very rich. It's exactly as people speak. Jerry Kennedy is particularly good at telling people their fortune, cutting through all the nonsense, getting to the hub of the matter, and giving people the reality of what they actually face when they've been charged with these various offences. And a terrific book. I'll be rereading the second one also, and I'll keep you posted on that.